What happened to the American dream? The idea that if you worked hard, played by the rules, you could own a home, raise a family, and retire with dignity, it's dead. And if you're wondering how we got here, buckle up, because this story doesn't start in 2020. It started over 40 years ago. In the 1980s, a dangerous idea took root: trickle-down economics. The promise? Cut taxes for the rich and corporations, and wealth would trickle down to everyone else. The reality? It didn't. The rich got richer. Everyone else stayed stuck. Next, they legalized something called stock buybacks. Instead of sharing company profits with workers, CEOs bought back their own stock, inflating share prices, lining executive pockets, and cutting workers out. Then came leveraged buyouts, unregulated takeovers where private equity firms bought out companies, fired workers, slashed pensions, and sold off the scraps. And just like that, the rules of capitalism were rewritten for the few.
It's a business, we're numbers, it doesn't matter, all the bags and please for this community, it's not going to make a difference. I know how devastating it is for all the families, but I don't see them getting another product here.
Before, workers had pensions, guaranteed retirement income. But corporations didn't want the responsibility, so they gave us 401ks instead. Retirement became a DIY project, and most Americans weren't even taught how to manage it. No education on investing, no knowledge of compound interest. But hey, Wall Street made billions. Then came outsourcing. Corporations shipped jobs overseas to save a buck. And while other countries built middle classes, America's was gutted. Our communities fell apart. Wages froze, job security vanished, but CEOs, they made record profits. In 2008, banks gave out predatory loans to families who couldn't afford them. When the housing market crashed, millions lost their homes. Who got rescued? Wall Street, with taxpayer money. And when homes were cheap, the rich bought them all up. Then rents started to skyrocket. In 2011, we legalized super PACs. That means billionaires can now buy elections legally. And they do it with negative ads that divide us. Left versus right, black versus white, rural versus urban. Divide and conquer. That's the playbook.
This has been a highly negative campaign for a very good reason. The voters are in a surly mood. They're unhappy. They're concerned about the economy and the debt. They're really more than concerned, they're angry.
2020 brought COVID and chaos. Both parties failed. Small businesses were crushed. The rich got richer again. Trillions were printed, and we spent it because we had to. But guess where it ended up? The top. Then, with interest rates at record lows, the wealthy borrowed almost free money to buy up real estate. And now, owning a home? Out of reach for most Americans. Since the pandemic, we've seen 25% inflation. Wages haven't kept up. Debt is rising. The American dream? It's gone. The middle class? Vanished. The only question now is what comes next. If this hit home, share it, because the only thing more dangerous than forgetting history is repeating it. Subscribe for more and stay aware.